Nolan Shotwell digs in now. And a ground ball to first. Vaughn takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out. Sharp back at it, facing one of the best hitters in the league this year, Singy.
Yeah, you got to dig deep here, Boog. It's a true test, mental and physical. Can't let the moment get too big on you.
Mike Trout now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one fouled off. Sharp goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 18 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2025. Set down on strikes. Some high cheese for strike 3.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Strike 2. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the
in time to Vaughn. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So a man at first. Next to hit, David Sharp. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A 2-run shot back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. And first offering is fouled off. Goes down looking.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Travis.
Here is Darno. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Batting fifth.
Here is Yohan Moncada. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Angels leave 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 3, Josh Lowe.
That one lifted to left. Perkins turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels.
The key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were in.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. In the air out towards right center. Trout on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Back in Anaheim. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Here's Joe Adell. Rounded out his first time. Swing and a miss.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Christian Moore, swings through that one, 0-1. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and there's 2 down. Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Ready to work with a lead, Siggy.
Yeah, this is the stretch where games are won big. Nothing flashy. He needs to throw strikes and let the defense do their work.
In the air, right field. Chourio takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Angels.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Late with the swing there.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Right down the chute. That is strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. Josh Lowe will hit next. Late on that fastball. And that's in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Sets him down looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And the Angels are gone in order. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Swing and a ground ball. Rengifo sends it to first.
Out of there.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Shotwell getting ready to hit. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Trout in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Singing he's currently the team leader in runs scored. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And the inning is over. Angels. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and it is gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Andujar takes it in for the out. And a quick out number 1. Fouled off left side.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Darno in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. 2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Angels go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Next for Milwaukee, David Sharp. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Back here at Angel Stadium. On to the bottom of the 8th. Yoan Moncada getting ready to hit.
You know, these Angels, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Moncada wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Struck him out looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jared Koenig. He's into the game with the bases empty. David Sharp now at the plate.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Up next to Milwaukee.
Sharp was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good innings on the mound as well.
Boog, he was okay on the hill, but I'm really impressed by how he was hitting. He was a driving force for their offense in this one. Excellent game.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
For the Brewers, the designated hitter, David Sharp.
This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Bases loaded, 1 away. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Grand slam. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he's squared up.
That is the inning. Nobody. a sensational showing in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
So 2 down, David Sharp up now for the Brewers. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. Homer number 25 of the year.
The first baseman, number 21, David Sharp.
So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, number 21, David Sharp.
And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. Sharp kept the hitting streak going in this one. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
David Sharp with a remarkable.
For the Brewers, the first baseman, number 21, David Sharp.
Ashcraft back to work. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. That's out to center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double.
Sharp kept the hitting streak alive. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well with the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next,
Sharp digs in. He's up against an 85-plus rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Griffin on his way over. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they go quietly. Sharp get that hitting streak going. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.